My ex scammed me until I was flat broke, but honestly, I was thrilled. Because just a second ago, I got handed a $100 million cash reward. But the system said I had to spend it all within 1 day, or I'd lose a body part. Before I could even think it through, I got a text saying my balance was 100,350. I rubbed my eyes, and once I made sure there was no decimal trick, I instantly deleted my ex. Then I hit up a corner store and bought a whole carton of Zhonghua cigarettes. Yesterday, when I was craving a smoke, the owner had to pity me and hand me one. And today, I was buying a whole carton. The owner looked stunned, but I didn't explain a thing. I just tossed him a pack. Step 1 of spending money? Buy myself a mansion. First, I flagged down a cab on the roadside, and the second I got in, I tossed the driver a pack of Zhonghua. After that, I sent him another 500 yuan for the fare, and the second he heard the payment notification, he was grinning from ear to ear. After all, the Bayview Villa district wasn't that far from here. Pretty soon I got to the villa complex, but the second I walked in, security stopped me. The guard barked, "Hey, stop right there. This is a residential area for rich people. No entry without an invitation." I didn't waste a second and got straight to the point. "I'm here to buy a villa, so don't waste my time. If you get in the way of me spending money, I'm gonna be pissed." The guard was dumbfounded. He'd heard of people blocking others from making money. But this was the first time he'd heard of someone getting blocked from spending it. Before he could cuss me out, I grabbed him and shoved my payment text in his face. "Take a good look, kid. Count how much money I've got on this thing." He looked over, froze for a second, then sneered. "You almost had me there. Why didn't you just fake an Alipay notification saying 5 million hit your account? Our captain's not here yet, so get lost." I sucked in a breath. This guard really was stubborn, and honestly, I couldn't do much about it. And right then, a luxury car rolled up and stopped at the gate for clearance. Before the guard could even react, a voice I knew way too well came from inside the car. I looked over, and yep, it was my ex, the one who cleaned me out. But this time, I was calm. With $100 million in my account, I had all the confidence in the world. Chi Yutong said coldly, "Wow, it really is you. Didn't think you'd end up begging outside Bayview Villas, Lou." I just laughed. "I'm here to buy a villa, not beg. Watch your mouth." Chi Yutong burst out laughing, then turned to the guy next to her. "Ziggy, did you hear that? My useless ex says he's here to buy a villa." The guy smirked. "What a coincidence. We're here to buy one too. Why don't you come along?" I agreed right away. I was wondering how to get in anyway, and this guy was basically handing me a free pass. Chi Yutong said with a sneer, "You actually dared to get in? Aren't you afraid we're gonna laugh at you later?" With 100 million sitting in my account, I didn't care at all. I felt the car seats and chuckled. "Nice car. Must have cost over $1 million bucks, right?" His face instantly darkened. He thought I was mocking him because the car only cost a little over 100 grand. So he snapped, "Mind your business. No matter what this car costs, a broke loser like you could never afford it." I smiled. "Fair enough, but $1 million car? That's not even my style." Chi Yutong burst out laughing again. "Lou, since when were you this good at talking big? You're really taking the act all the way now." I looked at her with a sleazy grin. "Of course you didn't know. You only got close to me because you wanted my body, right? Got bored and dumped me, cold as hell." The guy driving instantly got mad. He slammed the brakes and said darkly, "What the hell? Chi Yutong, didn't you say you were still a virgin?" A weird smile curled up on my lips. "Perfect. Today you'll get to feel what I felt, having nothing left." Before Chi Yutong could explain, the guy yanked her out of the backseat. Then he shouted, "Get lost! I never want to see you again. Even a broke loser like him got to mess around with you for 2.5 years. What am I, a recycling center?" The second I heard that, I got annoyed. Whether he wanted to be the rebound guy wasn't my problem, but calling me broke? Yeah, that ticked me off. He was too angry to care. "Yeah, I called you broke, so what?" I clapped back right away. "Oh, you called me broke? Fine, let's go buy villas in Bayview right now. Whoever doesn't buy one is a damn animal." Chi Yutong still wouldn't give up. She rushed at me, cursing, trying to slap me. I didn't hesitate. I shoved her to the ground, kicked her a few times, then walked off like a boss. Soon enough, the guy and I got to the sales office. By then, I'd learned his name was Mu Zexiao, and he was already standing there waiting for me. He kept yelling, "Move it, broke boy! I'll give you a chance to show off. You go first." I didn't say a word. I walked right in and found a sales rep. "I'm here to buy a villa. Give me your most expensive one." Then I handed over my bank card. The sales girl had clearly never seen a customer like me before, and she looked stunned. She kept asking, "Sir, are you serious?" There were a bunch of other customers there too, and every word I just said had been heard loud and clear. I let out a laugh. "I don't like wasting time when I shop. Just give me what I want. As for the money, I'll pay right now." Mu Zexiao and Chi Yutong, standing behind me, were both stunned. This was such a direct flex, they didn't even know how to react. The sales rep finally said, "The most expensive one we have left is Villa number 8. It's currently priced at 88,888 yuan. Are you sure you want it?" I asked in an irritated tone. "What kind of setup is this? Your most expensive place doesn't even cost 100 million. You looking down on me?" Everyone watching froze, especially Chi Yutong. She stepped forward and said, "This is my ex. I already burned through 1 or 2 million of his money before. He probably can't even pull out $1,000 now." I smiled. "That's right, forget $1,000. I don't even have a single cent on me, because all my money's in the card. So swipe it right now. I want villa number 8. Stop wasting my time. I've got money to spend." Everybody felt a chill run up from the soles of their feet because I looked dead serious. The sales rep snapped back to reality and said, "Then let's take payment first and sign the contract after." I thought about it for a second. "Sure, right here. I'm guessing everybody wants to know whether I can actually afford this." More importantly, I made a little bet with the rebound guy standing behind me. The words rebound guy made Mu Zexiao's face go ugly fast and he shouted, "Lou, shut the hell up!" I didn't even bother answering him, because the sales rep had already handed me the card machine. I urged her, "The pin is 123456. Hurry up and run it. I'm in a rush to spend money." Nobody there could take it anymore. This guy was officially the biggest show-off they'd ever seen. Then suddenly a notification rang out. Company account received 88,888 yuan. The whole room was shaken. Everyone instinctively turned to look at the sales rep. She was frozen in shock too. This was a full-price deal. No negotiation, no nothing. And I'd actually paid. She'd only been on the job for 2.5 days and already met a customer this insane. I said casually, Mu Zexiao, your turn. Go buy one. Mu Zexiao was so embarrassed he could have dug a whole apartment out with his toes. Then he forced a laugh and said, something came up at home. I'll come back and buy one another day. Then he ran off. A moment later, the sales rep said shakily, here's your card. Your remaining balance is 11,113 yuan and 25 cents. I frowned. That's it? You only managed to spend that much? Got any cheaper villas? Something that uses up the rest of my balance exactly? The sales rep was stunned. Sir, you want to buy another one? I said flatly. If you've got one, I'll take it. My goal today is to spend the full 100 million. Everyone around me felt creeped out. Spending 100 million sounded so casual coming out of my mouth. What, did this guy run a money printing factory? At that moment, Ji Yutong walked over, staring at me in shock. Brother Lu, where did all this money come from? I answered casually. Heaven dropped it in my lap. Now get lost, you shameless woman. Your brother Lu isn't interested in you. The second I said that, the sales rep rushed over. We actually do have villa number 99. It's worth 12 million. If you're sure you want it, I can give you a discount. I pushed back right away. Do I look like I'm joking? You've got my card in your hand and you know the PIN. Hurry up and run it and get the paperwork started. Soon, the payment notification rang out again, and the sales rep went wild with excitement. Just as she was about to get the contract ready, a gorgeous manager walked over. She stepped forward and said, I'm Wen Jiao, the sales manager. Since your spending has exceeded 100 million, I'll be taking over from here. After saying that, she deliberately adjusted her collar, and I instinctively glanced over. That deep cleavage was impossible to miss. The salesgirl who'd been helping me went pale the moment she heard that. She clearly hated it, because on a deal this huge, a 10% commission meant over 10 million. I said calmly, no need to trouble yourself, manager. Let the young lady help me. Where were you earlier? Now that you see a massive commission, you want to steal her customer and try to flirt with me too? Wen Jiao replied, Ruan Xinqi is a new trainee. There are a lot of procedures she doesn't understand yet, so it'd be better if I handled this for you. Then she shot Ruan Xinqi a hard glare, and under that pressure, the girl had no choice but to back down. She said helplessly, I just got here. I really don't know much yet. If the manager wants, she can make up any excuse and fire me. Then I'd lose both the commission and my job. I exploded. Let me say this one more time. Ruan Xinqi is the one serving me. Otherwise, refund me right now. I won't buy the villas anymore. Where were all of you when I first walked in? Now that I'm spending money, you all suddenly show up. What do you think I am, some kind of sucker? That made Wen Jiao's face turn ugly. She said coldly, you're just some nouveau riche. Don't act like you're some real tycoon. If you've got the guts, buy another one.